Alright, we're back with Noita, and we're about to head into the third area of the game, the Frosty Depths. Now, in my opinion, this is where the game starts to get very difficult. So, I'm just gonna head right in. This is probably one of my least favorite areas of the game, and you'll see why in a moment here. It's unstable telepортanium. And these are my wands right here. I should have showed you when I was in there in safety. And these are my perks. So this area is super wide open, and a majority of the enemies in here are ranged, and you can't see them off the screen, but they'll start firing at you, and it's very annoying. I'm sure you'll see that here soon, but I just like to, I like to test it out and see if anything shoots at me. This is an electro guy, and probably one of the most dangerous enemies in here right off the bat. He shoots exploding lightning balls. And this wand I have has pretty bad mana. The speed is pretty good, but you can see it keeps running out of mana. Now I'm gonna pick this up so it doesn't break. I don't want teleportanium everywhere. I'll use my black hole in a minute to get in there, but I want to make sure he's dead, which he's not. It looks like he's healing. So we got a little mini boss here. This is taking really long to fight him. Okay, he's gone. Good. Alright. So having a digging spell in this area is huge because, not just because it lets you dig through the snow, but also because I got another one of them. Also because when your health gets low, you can just dig around the enemies. Do I have anything that's doing more damage? Maybe this. Like two of the most dangerous enemies in this area right off the bat. Okay, I got him. They took a good chunk of my health off. That's for sure. So those Hisi right there are pretty annoying because they'll just keep firing at you. They have like no cooldown. And unlike a lot of games, you don't have like a I'll take the triplicate bolts because I like that spell. You don't have like a invincibility period. Like you can just keep getting damaged over and over again. So I don't want to jump down there. Nothing shot at me, but that doesn't mean there's nothing down there. Okay, that's a ghost. I'm probably just going to avoid him. I'm getting a lot of really dangerous enemies here. So the ghosts have wands. It looks like he has energy sphere or energy orb. just gonna go in this direction. He's following me. There's a potion in there. If I use the black hole, it'll suck the potion in and break it. It's one downside of black holes. Okay. I'll leave it. Teleport spells are really great for this area too, but I do not have any of this run just yet. See how he just keeps firing, and it's a really good thing I have the shield, because it protects from some projectiles. So yeah, you can break the ice, and when it falls on enemies, it can damage them. But it actually doesn't damage you, which is nice. I'm going to use this. And normally a black hole doesn't travel that fast, but I have speed up. And I'm actually going to use this triplicate bolt because it can dig, and I don't have to waste a black hole to get through this thin area. But this wand, it's on is not very good. Like, it has over 2-second recharge time. Now these ice skulls, they bleed gas that goes up. So instead of avoiding fighting beneath them, you have to avoid fighting above them. And I really don't want to go in the water because it's freezing over and I'll probably drown. So I'm gonna have to find another way. So there's probably a skull down there. And that sound means it ran out of that stack of whatever spell you're using. Okay, teleport, that's good, that's good. Now, I might not be able to use it because of this spiral arc, but we'll see. Oh yeah, it's kind of doing some strange things. Yeah, you saw that? That's not good. Like, I want it to teleport where I'm aiming. So I'm gonna have to wait until I get to the next holy mountain to change that. The wand I'm using right now is not very good for this area. Just as kind of a general thing to know, if you have a wand that's good for one area, it's not gonna cut it for the next area. So this wand would have been good in the coal pits, but not in Frosty Depths. Because, as you would expect, each area gets tougher than the last. And honestly, this invisibility perk isn't helping at all. This is like a D tier perk. My perks here aren't great either. Like, I have extra perk that doesn't actually do anything for me right now. It just means I'll have another perk in the next holy mountain that I can choose from. Sometimes you're just gonna get unlucky with them. Okay, there's a tank in there. You see that blue dot? So I usually just avoid tanks unless I have an explosive. I think the best spell for them is Magic Missile, which I don't have. But I might even show a clip from another run where I kill one with a Magic Missile, because it's really satisfying when they explode. Okay, that has electricity on it, so just don't go in that water near it. Okay, we got a couple wands over here. Big container. And another electric. He just electrocuted me. It's not fun. There's a tank down there. I'm just gonna peek at this wand. It's gonna charge me 20. It's not good. Yeah, I definitely don't want to use this teleport when I'm around enemies, because I don't want it doing that. Okay, something shooting at me. Want to get line of sight here. Funnel them in. That's definitely what you want to do with Hisi. Find a place you can funnel them in, kill them one by one, which is actually really easy to do in the next area. It's stuck in the ice. You can't get stuck in the ice. It's kind of annoying. Now, you'll notice this big open area up here. And I'm actually going to show you what this is. Now I have teleport, which will make this easy, assuming, although it keeps doing that, so I might not be able to use it. But if you just keep going up here, without teleport, it is a little hard. I'm actually going to fly over to this side. I should have just enough jetpack juice. If we keep going... See this bridge? I'm not going to go over to the other side of the bridge, but I'll go this way. And you'll see this giant pool of lava here. A very familiar pool of lava. This is the other side of it. So this bridges back up to the first area, so if you want to backtrack and get to the surface from the Frosty Depths, you can. And it looks like there's a little bit of toxic rock right there. Now keep in mind, you do need water or a teleport wand to get across that. I definitely wasn't going to use this teleport wand because it would probably teleport me right into the lava. So I can go, I'm back in the first area now, and all we do is fall all the way back down here. And you can do this the other way around too. I'll start in the first area and come down here, but I don't recommend doing that because you'll be geared for the first area and not geared for the Frosty Depths. So I'm going to start making my way over to the left side of this zone. Just like the first two areas, there is a secondary area to the left. This one, though, is not, in my opinion, is not really worth going to. But I will show you that it's there. I should take this Berserkium, drink some of it. This actually increases your damage. He's down there now. Okay. Got a chest, some gold in it. Oh, yes, okay. That's a magic area with trigger. Which any trigger spell is pretty good. So I'm gonna drop those for that. You notice how the projectile is red. That means it's been strengthened. Okay, don't want that. There's a tank right there. So I'm probably just going to avoid him. And I don't want to be above this guy when we fight him. But if those ice bolts hit you, they'll freeze you in place. It makes you pretty vulnerable. Is anything going to shoot at me? A test. So there's snipers in this area. Haven't actually come across any yet. But if you see a red line, that means a sniper's about to shoot you. And that shot does a ton of damage. And I'm completely out of black holes now. Fortunately. There are a lot of shotgun fellas that I've come across. And this wand really sucks because it keeps running out of mana. That's why mana charge speed is one of the most important wand stats. And if you saw that was a worm, a giant worm right there. definitely a good thing I had this shield here. I might even be dead by this point if I had it. If I don't have the shield spell. And there's another one. I can't get to that one because I don't have a black wand. Okay, I know what's in that wand. It's unstable crystal. Okay, I need to teleport out of here. That is a wizard. I'm not sure. I can't remember which one does, but I just don't want to get hit by those in general. They kind of home towards you. Okay, this right here is the magical temple, and if you don't notice, it's super dark, and that's one of the things that sucks about this area, other than it just being really hard. Like, the enemies are, like, it's way above, it's even harder than the Frosty Depths. Something was about to heal me there. That was interesting. But, there aren't wands in there. Instead, there are sentient flying wands that try to kill you. And if you kill them, you can pick them up. But, it's usually not worth it. There's also an orb in there. And I don't have a good escape here. Okay, teleport. Just teleport. And that area is also made out of brickwork, which is the same material as the Holy Mountain. Which means you can't dig through it with most digging items. You can with Black Hole, though. And I'm surprised I haven't come across any snipers. There's one right there. Yeah, I just want to show you the red, like, line. Hey, I'm trying to demonstrate here. Yeah, and their projectile is incredibly fast. I think it can actually break through the shield. That's a tank. I'm just going to avoid him. So, there you have it. That is the Frosty Depths.